Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your old buddy Wade Squatchmann. This is part 2 of June 2nd, 2025. It's about 10 of 7 in the morning. There's that tree I just showed y'all. Ooh, look at that. That's definitely a glyph. That was laid there. That branch did not fall out of this tree. I guarantee it. It's probably climbed up there. A little juvenile probably climbed up there, grabbed it and left it as a gift. That's what they do. So let's check out my woods, see if anything's looking. I just aimed over here and there was something with pointed ears and a snout. Another glyph. Another glyph. I don't see any footprints back in here, but over here is where I saw that ear, that being with pointed ears. It was looking right at me from over here and now it's gone. I believe we had a dog man encounter. They will not bother me. They're just curious, but I don't want to mess with them. It just happens. It's the way it is. Ooh. I see some things back up in there. See if we zoom in. See if any thieves is looking. Absolutely amazing. When you get involved in this, oh, this is really cool. They set them down in particular. Well, that stick right there, it's in particular, they set that there. A lot of stuff going on back in here. A lot of evidence that they've been passing through. I can hear them at night when I come sit on my deck. You ought to hear what's going on around here. And over this way, for all you new people watching, all you new subscribers, right over this way, right past, way down there, past that tree right there that's been pushed over. That tree was pushed. Back in there, directly that way, is the nursery. That's what I call it. It's where I believe the big ones bring the young ones. There's one over there, there's a female Sasquatch over there that hangs over there. I've known her since, I've seen her when she was a baby. I got pictures of her on my channel. She was looking through the trees at me in the nest, but she watches the babies. And then you got Bamwa, the elder. On my channel, if you go to my shorts, you'll see their pictures. Absolutely amazing. Ooh. Pretty intense over here. I'm just gonna try not to go in all the thick stuff today. I gotta get my clothes treated for ticks and chiggers. But I wanted to see if anything's looking over here. Doesn't hurt to always check things out. I know these might be not interesting to some people, but you never know what you're gonna find. If you don't go and try, you'll never know. But my woods are amazing, so. Plus I'm looking down because I don't want to run into a snake. I got bit by a snake a couple weeks ago. It was a black snake, but it wasn't no fun. Just snowing, so. Look back in there. Anything watching? There's a couple people out here who let me know what something's watching. So, all right, we're gonna start heading back. Just wanted to give a couple updates. This is part 2 of the Monday morning update. Absolutely amazing, just to walk around in the woods. I try to promote that. So, All right. Let's check out that tree that got pushed. Yep. I bet that was pretty loud. I wasn't out here to hear that that night or whatever, but there it got pushed from there, pushed up in there. They're probably giving them a message. If you hear any sounds, that's my chickens. They're behind me. I don't know what the heck that thing was at part one, but it was right up in there, and it had pointed ears, and it was bowed down. It was down hiding, so. Ooh. Another pine branch. Freshly broken off. Laid there. Very close to the chicken coop, but they will not bother my chickens. I take care of the squatches out here. I put goodies out here, talk to them. They've showed me their babies. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to be there. Nobody ever wants to check it out. I go to all these parks. Nobody wants to go. Lately at Salem State Park and lately at River State Park, I call that Land of the Giants, but Salem State Park, the last time I went, I'm telling you, I had probably about 3 to 4 watching me. Their pictures are on my channel. They're blending in. Plus, if y'all don't know, Sasquatches can shimmer. It's almost like cloaking. They have amazing special capabilities because they're dimensional beings. If you've ever walked in the woods and seen an orb, most likely that's a Squatch. That's what they have the capability to do. I hope y'all are getting this and taking it out and taking it in your mind and learning. All right, before we go, I'm going to do one good whoop. See if we get a response. Excuse me. Whoop! Well, I can't get my whistling going today. Whoop! You can hear the chickens. And now I hear a rooster from the neighbors across the woods there. That got him stirred up. But if y'all see anything looking, let's zoom in one time. Anything looking, y'all? All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. I'll get back to making some videos in a couple of days. I think I got another park I'm going to go to where I had one looking at me and I started filming it and it turned its back on me. That picture's on my channel. Everything I talk about, everything I see, I have on my channel of pictures. How you do that? You go to my channel, you go to the shorts, you got video shorts, and then live. I don't do live. But you go to live, shorts, you'll see the pictures. There's other things in there too that you might be surprised at what's in these woods. And if you ask me, things are growing in numbers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the conclusion of these videos for today. I'll get back to videotaping in a couple of days. We're going to go down some parks, keep on squatching, keep on rocking in the free world. I will talk to you on the next one. It's always amazing you come out here and walk in the woods and teach you all about what's going on. I'll say this, some of my videos aren't as good as others, but when you're videotaping in the woods, it's just, you never know what you're going to see. The squatch could be there. They could be right there watching, but you'll never know. They blend in so well. But you have to look. Now they're starting to get curious about, about me because I've been doing it for a long time. All right. We're going to end out with those 3 words. For all you young fellas and young ladies out there, you got to use those 3 words. You ready? We are out. All right. Thanks a lot. See ya.